Hey, feeling you with Vic the Brick Jacobs right there in that nutty hat, and PJ over here in the referee style black shirt today. I'm ready for,
Very sweet, PJ. I like the look.
thank you, thank you.
It's very solid.
Well, I've got to referee this match, and the nuttiness of your hat, and I know you've got some bricks to throw, some gongs to hit with ukes, and let's get started with the Lakers. What do you think of that?
This is a move that they have needed to make for years.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart, tremendous defensive guard, one of the most intense and effective defensive guards in the league for the last 10 years.
Yep.
He spent about 9 years with the hated Celtics,
Yes.
and he's been defensive player of the year. He's made numerous all defensive teams. The Lakers have not had perimeter defense in decades. This team doesn't play defense. Marcus Smart, I believe, might be a more vital pickup than DeAndre Ayton,
Whoa.
because suddenly
Hmm.
you have defense in the backcourt. It never existed. No one on the Lakers plays defense in the backcourt. I remember years ago with the Phil Jackson staff, and the coaches used to tell me, Vic, we don't have anyone to play perimeter defense.
Yeah.
And they never fill the void. So to pick up Marcus Smart, 2 years, $11 million is a tremendous pickup. Totally solidifies the Lakers' backcourt defense where there was none. And it's another piece that gets them closer and closer to competing with this crazy talented West. I mean, Oklahoma City Thunder, they have the three-headed monster. They're the defending champions. They really show the rest of the league, you got to play intense defense if you want to win a championship right now. And that's what OKC did. Super flag. This division is so crazy. And don't forget the Clippers. PJ,
Yeah.
we'll go into I want to hear your Marcus Smart take, but the Clippers also got stronger with Bradley Beal.
Yeah. No, they did. They strengthened themselves quite a bit, kind of almost quietly. They did. And so it's going to be interesting to see. No, I'm excited about the Lakers because I think this is an overall move. Like you say, they've never had that kind of defense back there at all, and they got run through last year, as we well know, with no defense. So this is a smart move. Him in there, smart coupled with everybody else that they brought in, it's starting to look like they've got some players off the bench too. They're strengthening their bench, which they have not had, as we know. No bench, and running those five guys to death that they have. LeBron being at an age where he's going to need to rest more. I think it's a wonderful move. I think it's a good move for them.
And apparently Luca totally got in on the pitch
Yeah.
and was calling um, Marcus Smart to join the team. And
Yeah.
that was one of the main reasons Marcus Smart joined the Lakers was the love from Luca. So
Okay.
Luca's being proactive, which is great, which means he'll probably sign that crazy deal in August, of course. But I mean, the Lakers will pay him whatever he wants at this point because, as you
Doesn't
say,
matter.
LeBron is could be his last year. Looks like his last year
Yeah.
with the Lakers.
Yeah.
But who knows with him? He's an incredible talent.
Yes.
But now if you look at the Laker lineup, you got LeBron, you got
Yeah.
Luca, you got Austin Reeves, you got Marcus Smart, you got Aiton.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's your starting five,
I love it.
and so they just have to get more chips, I believe, off the bench and to get stronger. But the starting five is going to compete with Marcus Smart defensively. I love that move,
Yeah.
and I love the move by the Clippers with Bradley Beal. Suddenly, you have a prolific scorer.
Yeah.
He can get you 30 a night if they needed it, which they don't.
Yeah.
But he'll be plugged into a lineup immediately, with the beard. And there's Kawhi, and there's Beal,
Yes.
and there's Zubac,
Yes.
and they got Collins, the rugged forward. They lost Norman Powell, but they're just plugged in, by Collins. And the Clippers have a strong bench. They're going to be right in the thick of things as well.
I think so.
Top four, top five,
Yeah.
along with the Lakers. I don't see them beating OKC, but they're not done yet. The Clippers may even be looking, PJ, at Chris Paul, the
Well,
the
okay.
ex the ex Clipper,
Yeah.
maybe in his final year.
Yeah. All right. Well, that would be a nice guy to have for organization reasons, right?
Well,
And
just another guard off the bench.
Yes.
He come off the bench, the director second team.
Yep.
So the Clippers aren't done yet because they are eyeing Chris Paul, CP3,
Okay.
the original Clipper, who has
Yeah.
gone on to a tremendous career. But that's a loaded team. The Clippers will be loaded
They'd be
as well.
loaded. Then all they're doing is fighting their reputation of not being able to win the big ones. But
They win the regular season and they can't win in the
they
playoffs.
can't win
They're
the
one of the winningest teams the last 15 years in this league in the
It's
regular season.
amazing. It's
In the
amazing
regular
how they
season.
win and then they can't win the big games. They just can't. So that's what they're fighting. Hopefully these guys, maybe C3P will become C34
Yeah.
and we'll win. We'll win. We'll see about all that. I was pretty funny to see the whole All-Star game with the WNBA and the shirts they're wearing.
Pay
And
us what you owe us.
pay us what you owe us. We're making you money now, right? We talked about that last podcast. We talked about going from 57 million a year to 260 million a year in TV revenue. That's a lot of do re mi, and they need to pay up. They do need to pay these women. They're talented. They're bringing in the audience. Although I'm interested to see how the game did without Caitlin, even though she was there, the All-Star game. Without Caitlin, the ratings go down, and she is a megastar. So, it'll be interesting to see.
Well, she single-handedly transformed the league
Yeah,
into a financial entity.
yeah,
And, the ladies are right. They should get paid.
absolutely, absolutely.
They are procuring ratings where there once were none.
Yep,
And the crowds have been outstanding, especially, in Indianapolis where the All-Star game was. And if you looked around Indianapolis, I was checking out what was going on in the city with
yeah,
Caitlin. It's sort of like Otani in Tokyo, all over the place. There was Caitlin Clark on billboards, on a sign of hotels,
right,
everywhere. Caitlin
right.
was, despite not playing with the groin injury, her presence was felt immensely because she is the face of the WNBA. Let's face it, she is the face.
No,
And
it's,
even though she didn't play in the game, she had a strong vibe. And good for the ladies. Good for the ladies because they deserve every dollar. They've been toiling in obscurity for so many years, and
oh
now
my God.
it's a breakthrough, and they
Yeah.
should get paid.
And I think
And
they will. I think they will. I think they have to. I think as things progress, and they're progressing very quickly. And there's other stars coming into the league now because of Caitlin. And so this is going to just bubble under. And I believe that over the next 5 years, we're going to see a major transformation money-wise for these players. Well deserved. And I can't wait. I mean, I love going to those games. They're fun. They're fun to go to. A lot of energy, and it's just a different vibe. I like it a lot. And I think as more people get involved in it, they're going to really love it. Hopefully.
well, PJ, you know what's making me nuts?
What?
I like to peruse the all the angles and all these media outlets who have these polls.
Yes.
Bleacher Report, very well respected. Bleacher Report puts out a poll: the 10 greatest basketball players of all time.
I know where you're going with this because, yeah.
And of course, you got your Jabars, you got your Jordans, you got your LeBron Jameses, you got your Shaqs, uh, you know, incredible ball players.
But on
And
the top 10 list, you have to
top
turn
10,
it around for who?
Kobe Bryant.
Thank you.
They dip Kobe as number 11.
Wow.
And as Shaq says,
Yeah.
that is criminal.
Yeah.
I call it disgusting. Number one, just what he meant to the game, beyond the scoring and the championships, with his grit, with his hustle, with his Mamba mentality,
Yeah.
what he's meant to the Laker organization for 20 years, what he's meant to the league, with the mentality that he brought, and so many players worship him. Um, that alone, to me, is top 10. Then you add his skill level, and you add his amazing talent. So Bleacher Report, I don't know what you're smoking.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're smoking.
I think they've earned what you're about to
For
give.
Bleacher Report, for ranking the great Kobe, the great
Yes.
Kobe Bean Bryant,
Yes.
number 11 all time. Are you kidding me?
11?
He's at least top five. At least
Yeah.
top five. In my book, he's top three.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and that's controversial, but who cares?
Who
I
cares?
believe he's one of the greatest players of all time.
Right.
The Bleacher Report, you don't get it, man.
No.
Kobe Bryant, he is incredible. And to rank him 11th,
Come on.
Jack says it's criminal. I say, you see the brick?
Give it to him.
VR? You see
Yeah.
it? You freak.
Three.
got me, Utes.
Perfect.
Number 11?
No, I mean 11.
You
Come
got to
on.
be nuts.
I
PJ.
don't want to talk about it. I'm calling them the blunder report because
Ah,
went on this idea of plus minus, which means when you're in the game, does your team score more points when you're in the game or less points in the game? That's what they said they went on. How can you go with a player like Bryant, like doing plus minus? Nobody goes plus minus. Who cares about plus minus? Who hits the most threes? Who hits the most game-winning shots? Kobe's number two all-time hitting shots, right behind Michael Jordan for game-winning shots. Uh, please, enough of you guys. They earned that brick. We may give them another one before the end of the show just because they earned it.
I'll
I'm
tell you,
irritated.
it's so egregious. It's such
Yeah,
an egregious error of judgment.
it's
Uh,
horrible,
it, it,
and
it,
they're being laughed at. They're being laughed at by so many people. So tell you what else people are laughing at is the Dodgers' performance lately against the Brewers, which has been ugly, terrible.
Milwaukee owns the Dodgers.
Oh,
Uh, Watching the games with my beloved bride Yuko every night, and we're sick. We're sick
yeah.
at how they're being dominated
Oh,
uh, by this Milwaukee team. The Milwaukee pitching is totally diffused the Dodger offense, and
totally.
and Milwaukee is such a feisty team. Every at bat they battle you, and they steal. They lead the league in stolen bases. They steal every base. They're aggressive.
I love
And
it.
and when the Dodgers are playing really defensively, they're not playing offensively. They're not when they
Let's
play
call a
Milwaukee
spade a spade. They're playing shoddy. They're
against Milwaukee.
playing against Milwaukee. They're playing shoddy ball. They're making terrible errors out in the field. I see, honestly, a lackluster performance of them running after the ball. The ball gets by them, they let it go. It's like I've never seen anything like this. I don't know what, it's a momentum thing. I know it is. I know, I'll tell you one thing about those two teams. The Brewers have that feisty manager, what's his name? Pat Murphy.
Pat
He's
Murphy, former
he's
college
an,
coach. Yeah.
yeah, from Arizona. He's
Yes.
amazing. He coaches like he's coaching a college team, and he's very aggressive on the base pads, as you said. He doesn't care. He gets thrown out once. He comes right back and does it again. He gets these guys going. He does what I was talking about the Dodgers should do last podcast, which is bunt. Get on. You've got to get your team going. Dave Roberts, great manager. We all agree. But motivation wise, I don't think he's motivating this team properly. You can't sit and wait for your offense to wake up. You have to wake them up. You're the manager of the team. Rather you do that by sitting Mookie for a few games if you think that's right. Whatever you do, but you've got to motivate this team. You've got to manufacture some runs. You do that with small ball first. We were that game the other night, last night we were with them, and it was like he wouldn't let Kim bunt. Take advantage of the speed. He won't do the things that the other coach is doing, and he's winning. He's much more aggressive. I don't know. You can't sit there like a polar bear with your arms hanging over the ledge and wait for your offense to wake up. You've got to wake them up, Vic. This is a game of motivation. You know that. Dodgers are not motivated. The only one that looks motivated to me these days is Kershaw, which fortunately he's pitching today, I think. But the rest of this team, it does not look motivated, and I'm blaming Dave Roberts. He's the manager. You can't sit and wait for your team to wake up. You got to wake them up no matter what you have to do. Whether you call up some clown off the bench, I don't care what you do. Get them motivated. They're great talent. They should be winning, and they're not. They've lost 9 out of the last 11 games. That's such a huge tailspin. They haven't done that in what, 7, 8 years where they've done that. It's terrible.
It's been ugly, and when you don't hit, the
Yeah,
whole team looks flat. Uh, that's the problem.
yeah,
It's not a Teoscar Hernandez, line drive going under his glove for a triple.
yeah.
Obviously, he's still battling a hamstring or groin issue or something because Teoscar's not the same.
No,
Mookie's in a deep funk.
he,
Otani's been in a funk. He hits a couple of home runs, but that's been it.
no, he's in.
He has 33 homers, but he's been hitting like 150 for the last month.
Freddie Freeman's still in a funk after, he came out a little bit and he's back in. It's like all their players, thank God that Will Smith is the only one that's actually still hitting. But
It's Mookie's worst year in maybe of his career.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know where Mookie is, but he's got to find the way because he's lost the way.
Yeah.
Pages, bits and pieces, but still he hasn't reproduced his incredible first half stretch. He's been in the funk the last couple of weeks. I mean, the team has just been in the hitting funk, PJ, up and down the lineup. Edmund was 1 for 29.
I know.
Tommy Edmund was he hit a home
This is
run over the
amazing.
weekend, but
Yeah.
he's been in an incredible funk.
Yeah.
Kim's been solid. Kim at least, he gets on base, he steals, he's been very electric at second base, making plays. But you're right, you got to use his speed. They don't.
Use his speed.
Uh,
They don't use his speed. Vic, I know if you were coaching that team, you'd be bunting, you'd be using the speed of the team. There's a lot of speed on that team.
there's actually not that much speed, Paul. I'm telling you, PJ. There's not.
Oh,
Kim
no,
is
no, no. Yeah, they've got
Kim is
Ruiz.
fast, but
Ruiz has got great speed. They've
Ruiz
got
is not going to get on base. Ruiz is not going to get on base. He's basically a bench player. You're not going to see
Kim
much
is going to
action.
get on base. Tommy Edwards is fast.
Tommy Edmonds fast, but
Yeah.
Tommy Edmond is fighting injury. He's still fighting through his that broken toe. PJ,
I know.
the
Too many
Dodgers,
excuses. Too many excuses. I don't want to hear them. Too many
they're
excuses.
slow. They're just a slow team, PJ, and that's why they depend on the home run. But you were right. They must manufacture runs
They have
if
to.
they're going,
Yeah.
to compete with Milwaukee in an NLDS or NLCS.
They're getting run off the bases.
They will lose in a 7-game series or a 5-game series, whatever it is, to the Milwaukee Brewers right now. I mean,
Oh,
I'm not stating something dramatic or something controversial. Milwaukee's a better team right now in late July than your Los Angeles Dodgers. And
it's
okay, the
embarrassing.
Dodgers don't have Snell.
Yeah.
Their Glass now is slowly coming. Had a couple nice appearances. Trinan's still out. You're not going to see Phillips. You're not going to see Brewster Gratterall. The rest. Who knows when you're going to see Brewster Gratterall? All these guys, man.
Yes.
We can continue to hammer, that their pitching staff's in tatters, but
Yeah.
it's in tatters. Um,
Yeah, but so is their defense. Their defense shouldn't be in tatters, but it is. And
they're just not playing good ball against Milwaukee.
they're not. Yeah.
They took
Well,
the
let's see
series
how they
against the Hayes.
play.
They
Yeah.
took that series before the All-Star break. They come out of the All-Star break, and Milwaukee dominates. They got to find a way to beat Milwaukee.
Yeah.
This is not just a late July thing. They're going to face Milwaukee again.
Yeah.
Milwaukee is tough.
Yeah.
They're gritty.
I like it.
Every at bat is quality. They foul off a lot of pitches. They remind me of the Dodgers from a few months ago. But this is a team you must be reckoned with.
Right.
And the Dodgers right now don't have it together to beat Milwaukee in a series. I believe they will when they get the pitching, all in
Yeah.
order. Remember, you get Snell back. Let's say Snell comes back healthy. Glass now is healthy. Kershaw is pitching out of his mind. Of course, Yamamoto is pitching well. They'll be okay. Sheehan, had a blip. So they're going to be tough. Their bullpen is tough. So it'll just take. I think they're searching for answers. The Dodgers, even though they're up 4.5, whatever it is, doesn't matter. They can't beat Milwaukee, and that
Would you say Mookie that
Mookie.
is fast or slow?
I would say he doesn't steal many bases.
No, that's not the question. Is he
He's an
fast
excellent
or
base
slow?
runner. I say he's fast.
Okay, he's fast. He's not sent to steal any bases. He doesn't steal
No,
bases. He's fast.
and every
My
time
point is
Otani,
that there's enough fast people on this team to manufacture some runs if the manager will think that way. If
Otani sounds fast, but
Ohtani sounds fast.
I don't want to see him stealing bases. I hold my breath every time
Well,
he
yeah,
slides in the second.
I
I
hear
just want
you.
to keep him healthy.
I hear you.
Really, you don't need a stolen base from Otani.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
but the rest of the lineup, I mean, the Dodgers take first to third very well. That's
yeah,
one of their strong points.
yeah.
But you watch Milwaukee,
Oh,
so aggressive. Even if Will Smith threw somebody out, they still come back at you. They'll still second. They'll still third.
there
I'm
are
just surprised they haven't stolen home.
yeah. That
I'm
may be coming today.
That might
Who
be
knows?
coming. You never know.
Hey, I got something for you. I got something fun for you. I'm going to give you.
Decoy saves opening day. The new book by Otani Stein. You heard about his new book, a children's
Yeah.
book.
Yes,
Decoy
decoy.
saves opening day. His dog Decoy.
Yes,
I
it's
love
funny.
that. So Otani Stein just list another skill to the great Otani Stein. Gang me you, Otani Stein. Decoy. Opening day.
Okay, speaking of the baseball, I'm going to give you 5 numbers. These are the top 5 selling jerseys. And you tell me, you put them in order, and you can tell me who they are, who you
Okay.
think they Okay.
I love
I'll
it.
give you the numbers. You want to write them down or you just want to, you remember? I'll
I'll
help.
remember. I'll remember.
Okay, here we
Oh,
go. First number is 5. Next number is 12. Next number is 1. Next number is 50. And the last number is 99. Those are the top 5 selling jerseys in all of baseball. So, what number would you rank first is the first, or you want to go backwards and do number 5 first?
my mind is such a blur that all those numbers are suddenly in the back of my mind. I'm just thinking 17 Otani. Did you mention 17?
Yeah, 17.
I
Yeah,
would go 17, number one, Otani-san.
you are right. You are right. 100% right. Who would be number 2 out of that group of 99, 50, um, let's see, 12 and 5?
Ooh. Well, five, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman, you're right. Where
I
would
don't
you?
know. I don't know if
He's
he's number
not number
two.
2 though, huh?
I don't think he would be number two, Freddie.
No.
But great player, Hall of Famer, no doubt.
Yeah. He's number 3.
He's number three.
Okay.
Uh, Number two, enlighten me.
Okay.
I've
Number 2, 99, 50, or 12.
I would go 99 'cause I love the number.
Thank you. Okay, that's Aaron Judge. He's number 2 selling jersey for the Yankees. Okay. Then we have 2 left.
Okay.
Okay. You've got 50 and 12. 50
Ooh.
and 12.
Who are the, I don't know who's 50.
Mookie. Mookie Betts.
Mookie is in the top five.
Yeah, he's number 4.
That's amazing,
Amazing.
considering what a horrific year he's having.
I know. And number 5 is Lindor. Francisco.
Francisco Lindor.
Yeah.
That's a
Number 5
surprise.
selling jersey. Yeah.
He had a great year last year.
Yep.
He's very consistent. Made the All-Star team this year.
Yep.
But
You
that's
did
still a
well.
surprise. That's still a surprise that Lindor would be up there.
No, you did well. You did very well. And Soto 6. Juan Soto's
Who didn't make the All-Star team.
did he,
He didn't,
didn't make the
Juan
jersey
Soto
sell
got
out either.
screwed. Soto got screwed. There's no doubt.
I know. He's
Hey, how
getting
about that All-Star game, Paul? PJ, did you enjoy that swing off?
I love the swing off. Now, that being said, not for regular, I wouldn't like it for a regular game, but I loved it for what it was. I really did. It was really fun. That was a lot of fun. And that Kyle Schwarber is amazing. He hit
Wow,
3
what a clutch
homes.
performance.
What an amazing play. Yeah, I really loved it. Did you like it?
Loved it loved it because there's an aura, of mystery,
Yes.
intrigue,
Yeah.
and everyone's compelled to watch.
Yeah.
I loved it. There was, and I like the automated balls and strikes.
Do you?
I do like that because number one, I want to see the correct call, and you use the ABS, the automated balls and strikes. If you use it once in a while, I like it because you're going to get the correct call, and someone's not going to go back to the dugout, shaking his head that was off. You're going to get the right call, and that's all we want. We just want the truth. We don't want the umpires, making these insane calls with a strike zone, zone from hell. We don't want that. We want the truth.
Yeah.
And that was a sensational application, of the ABS. But that swing off, man,
Oh my
got
God.
me. That
That
swing
was
off
fun.
got me. I love that. That was so
Yeah.
much fun. And
Yeah.
you're right, Kyle Schwarber is so clutch, man.
Oh God.
Schwarber, I mean, 3 swings and 3 home runs.
Yeah.
Schwarber MVP. Schwarber was MVP.
Yeah, a lot of pressure there too. A lot of pressure for him, but he did it. He pulled it off. So that was really fun.
And his father was throwing. Who was throwing in the home run derby, which was really cool, also.
Yeah. Yeah. His father's doing that.
And Cal Raleigh got some love. The incredible power hitter from the Seattle Mariners, the
Yep.
catcher leading the league in home runs. He's got like 38, 39 homers. So it's nice to see a lot of guys getting the spotlight and getting the love.
Yes.
I think that's great.
What about the NFL with quarterbacks? The rankings for the quarterbacks.
Very, very interesting. ESPN had doing a poll of
Yep.
who are the greatest players at every position in the
Yes.
NFL.
Yeah.
And of course, quarterbacks, the usual suspects, Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar Jackson. Who am I missing? I mean, the usual guys.
Burrow was in there.
Yeah, and Josh Allen, of course, from
Josh
Buffalo.
Allen.
So these are the top 4. Then you get Jaden Daniels at 5
Yeah.
from Washington. Listen, he had an amazing year, but is he the fifth best quarterback in the league?
No.
After last year, he did have a great year. Will he have a sophomore slump? We'll see. But Jaden Daniels did have a great year. I wouldn't put him at 5. I'd put him in the top 10.
Yeah. Would you put him ahead of Hurts?
No.
Okay.
And that is where ESPN really screwed up. Jalen Hurts wins the Super Bowl MVP, outplays Mahomes. They had him at number 9.
Right.
That to me is an insult to Jalen Hurts. He is number 1.
Yep.
To me, he's at least top 5. You
Top
win a
five.
Super Bowl and
Yeah.
you win the MVP, you all have to be at least top 5 in the league at the quarterback position. So ESPN, you are losing it on because Jalen should be top 9. I got love for Jalen.
I do. I do. And Jalen and I mean, I wouldn't put him ahead of Goff. Daniels. I wouldn't put Daniels ahead of Goff. I think Goff played great and had a great year. And
I put Goff top 10. I'm not that in
yeah,
love with Jalen Goff. Although the Lions they have a shot every year, with Goff, but
yeah.
I'm not crazy about Goff.
No?
I would prefer if I had to pick a quarterback, I would take Jaden Daniels.
What about Stafford?
Love Stafford, love his durability. They open training camp next week, and Devontae Adams and Puka. It's going to be another playoff squad, I believe, for Los Angeles. They should win 10 games, but already PJ in camp. Your
Yeah.
Los Angeles Chargers
Yes.
in camp already because they're playing that Hall of Fame game against the Lions in late July in Canton, Ohio. Big blow. Mike Williams retires.
Huge blow. Huge blow.
7 years a Charger.
Yeah.
Big plays. Matthew Stafford loved this guy. He'd throw it up in the vicinity of Mike Williams. He'd make acrobatic circus
Yeah.
catches.
Yeah.
Big catches. Just a tremendous receiver. Due to injury, remember he went to the Jets. He was
Yes.
hurt.
Yeah.
Came back. I thought the Chargers had a refreshed and healthy Mike Williams, but no. So Williams out is going to put a lot of pressure on the rest of the wide receivers. Johnston, McConkey. They're very thin at wideout. Let's face it.
Yeah.
The running game's going to be gigantic. With Hampton,
Oh yeah.
Najee Harris. Who had the eye injury due to fireworks. Hopefully he heals quickly.
So,
But Harbaugh's got a gigantic job ahead of him. They got to the playoffs. They got abused by the Houston Texans in the wild card round last year. But the Chargers have issues.
they're in a
Playmakers at the
tough
whiteout.
division. Tough division.
Crazy. Kansas
Toughest.
City's going to be there. Denver. You're Denver Broncos. I know how much you
Yes.
like Denver.
Yes.
With Knicks. They're
I
going to be
think
there.
I think everybody better watch out this year for Denver. That's what I'm saying.
And don't forget the Raiders. Pete Carroll has the
And the
Raiders.
Raiders.
They're
Yeah.
very, very pumped up in Las Vegas.
I mean, that's a crazy division. Think about it.
Right?
How do you make a move? Even the Raiders, as good as they might be, how are they going to make a move past, Kansas City, Denver, and Chargers? It's going to be very difficult. It's very difficult.
They have Geno Smith leading the attack now. So suddenly
Yeah.
they have a quarterback.
Yeah.
They have a revamped offensive line. Ashante from Boise State, their number one pick,
Yeah.
running back. He's gonna make some waves. So, but the Pete Carroll factor is worth at least 3 or 4 games to me. I think
so. I think
I think
so.
the Raiders can win 9 games. I think they can go 9-8.
Yeah.
Maybe if they max out 10-7.
Yeah.
But the Raiders, there's a lot of confidence, and the fans are going wild in Las Vegas for Pete Carroll's Raiders.
Let me ask you something. Should Manny Pacquiao come back? He wants to fight Barrios again.
Yes, he won that fight. Barrios won the last 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Majority draw for Barrios. Yes, he as a 46-year-old dude was tremendous.
He was.
I'm watching the fight.
Yeah.
It's a great question. Should he come back at 46? 12 titles. He's won 8 championships, 12 titles. He's amazing. He's just
He didn't look like he was
good.
46, I tell you
He
that.
looked good, man. Those body shots, those jabs.
Yeah.
He looked good against Barrios. Is no chap living. He didn't schedule some flotsam and jetsam out there.
Oh no.
Barrios is a welterweight champion.
Yeah.
And took Barrios He had to win those last 3 rounds, according to the judges. He did, but going into that 10th round on every card,
Yeah.
there was Manny Pacquiao.
Ooh.
He was leading on all those cards. So yes, PJ, I would love to see him again.
I would too.
He's not a carnival show. He's the real deal,
The
man.
real deal. Yeah.
Sometimes when we touch, I want to hold you so much. His favorite song, and of course,
There you
I
go.
sang that with Manny
Just walk in.
many times. At press conferences.
Yeah.
He's electric. Fans love him.
Yeah.
And great question on Manny Pacquiao.
Right.
And I just want to announce once again, sumo halfway through at Nagoya, Japan.
Yes.
I love sumo. My
Yes.
beloved bride and myself dissect every match. Gong me, Yukes. Sumo. Halfway through is a 6-way tie. Ono Sato, the Yokozuna. He has a chunk of the lead. But there are guys, Tomowashi, 40 years, fresh, creative, and free. He's 6-1. He's 40 years old, PJ, and
Wow.
still, thrusting,
Yeah.
incredible power.
Wow.
He's up there.
Yep.
A couple of Ukrainians are really wrestling well.
The nutty Ukrainians are in on it. Look
A
at
couple of
this.
Ukrainians are wrestling really, really well.
Yes.
The Waka brothers, unfortunately, they've been losing Wakataka Kage, Wakamoto Haro. They've been losing. Ura has had a nice first week. He won five out of 7 matches. Ura in the pink Mawashi, the acrobatic Ura has been sensational. So if you get a chance, NHK 3 times a day, Japanese TV, get your highlights of sumo. It is unbelievable to watch the sacred sport. But I'll show you. He is the Yokozuna injured. He's out of the tournament. The fiery Mongolian who we love to see. He's got the look that will kill you before a match. He just has an incredible look of an intense concentration. Unfortunately, I'll show you, is out for the tournament. Hopefully he heals well. But again, sumo, sacred sumo from Nagoya.
There it is.
Gong me, Yukes.
And congratulations. Congratulations to them all because of their new sponsorship with Huggies, which is amazing. I just wanted to congratulate them on that. We've got to go, but we want everybody to tell your friends about our show. We're working on some very exciting guests. We're going to get Sophia Cunningham on this show. We're going to talk to her. We're going to bring her on.
I love her.
Oh,
From the Fever.
From the Fever. We're going to show you some real fever with Sophia when she gets here.
We've got the fever already, but so many blessings. I want to thank Chris Donovan, our producer.
Yes,
He
Big
puts
Chris.
together an incredible show
Yes,
every week.
yes.
PJ, you're unbelievable.
As are you.
Associate producer. She's the queen of the gong.
Oh.
My beloved bride, Yuko Sakamoto.
Yes.
Gong me, Yukes.
She's so good at that.
Graphics master, Dave Cardona, of course.
Oh, Big Dave.
With graphics off the charts.
Yes.
And thank you for watching, for listening, streaming, feeling you with Victor Briggs Jacobs and PJ.
Spread the word.
I'm feeling you.